Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It is Monday night on the 18th. Kind of a rainy night out there the last time I checked. As always, this is Dorian with the podcast. I've got a few people with me this evening. Of course, always with me whenever possible is co-host Rarity. How are you this evening, Rarity?
I am doing good, and I want to kind of work on the when available situation of getting back out here a lot more. Slowly working on that, just things in head. But as soon as all that's done, I'll be around a lot more. And then on top of that, we have two people joining us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So also another co-host with his own podcast starting this coming Saturday. Shane, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing just fine, man. Everything's all good over in my land.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. And of course, Mr. Jake Winchester. Baby boy, how are you this evening?
I'm doing mighty swell to your right, handsome man.
I'm just glad to hear it. So everybody's doing well despite the weather. I hope everybody's being safe out there, driving a little more carefully. Those roads are kind of slick. We had to make a quick trip to the hospital before the podcast began because my brother decided to bring out a golf club, and it's never a good thing. But
Wasn't that fun?
yeah. No, it wasn't.
What do you
It
do?
was,
He brought out
quite
a
few
golf club at the
stitches.
hospital?
No, he brought out a golf club here, and it resulted
Oh.
in a trip to the hospital before the podcast began.
Yeah, usually every time every time your brother brings out a weapon, it usually results in a thing to the hospital. I have experience with that one.
Yeah, no, it's very true. Very true.
I do hope, though, everybody's Easter was good.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot Easter even happened.
Yeah, if you celebrate the holiday, hope you had a very, very nice day. Of course, Easter Sunday being yesterday. Whatever you did, dinner with family, hanging out, I hope it was a good day for you, whether you celebrate the holiday or not.
I spent my holiday watching movies.
Nothing wrong with that. But speaking of movies, apparently I was notified today that the newest Batman movie is now on HBO Plus. They're not a
Oh.
direct sponsor. That would be an interesting get. But if you have HBO Plus, check it out. It came out today on that streaming platform.
Maybe I need to buy HBO now. So I've been needing to watch that movie, but I just haven't had the time to go to theaters.
See, they should be a sponsor. I'm already getting the money.
Oh my god. I went to the movie theaters to watch Batman. Oh my Jeebus.
All
I
right,
was so
see?
happy.
So it's a
So
good
happy.
movie.
It was phenomenal.
Was it worth going into the public eye of going to the movie theater?
Yes. We went to an IMAX. So
Oh my.
laid back seats. It had
I've been
heat
needing to
warmer in it too, because it was like slightly chilly.
How much was the popcorn?
Too
Oh,
much, I'm sure.
we
trying
didn't
to make
get
up for
any. We just got a drink, and that
Bro.
drink was expensive.
Like, listen, a small popcorn is $25. We got to make up for a year and a half of not being open.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Let me tell
no,
you-
the drink went $6.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But listen, in their defense, I remember last time I went to the movies, they'll give you like a fucking gallon's worth for $6.
No,
That's
this
true.
was
It's
like
changed
a
now, bucko.
normal. This was like,
Has it?
well, the
Fuck
large
that.
was a bit larger than normal, but still, it was like $6 to $9 for just the drink. I'm like, I'm not even gonna ask for popcorn.
Yeah, where I went recently to watch the Uncharted movie. I believe it was called B&B Theaters. I think it was. It was $7 for a large popcorn, and for a not even full bottle of Powerade, like one of the little half bottles, it was $7 for that alone.
Damn.
So it was like for that it was like $13 for those two, and then I drank all the Powerade, got thirsty again, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get another one because my throat was dry." So I got a box of Skittles and M&Ms and another Powerade, and that was another $13.
Good lord!
On
At
top
that
of the
point, I
$7
would have
movie
just
ticket as
gotten
well.
I would have just gotten a soda that you could have refilled at that point.
Well, to be fair, I don't drink soda, so I kind of have to bite the bullet
Well,
with that
they
one.
have Powerade and water,
Mm.
did they not?
Yeah, but the water and Powerade were literally the same price. So I was like,
Oh.
well, I might as well just get the flavored one.
Here, we just filled this milk jug. Not even. We just filled this half-gallon milk jug full of water
Yeah.
from the drinking fountain. That'll be $18, please.
I would have rather, honestly, just went and stuck my head under the butter thing and just started pressing the button. I'm not gonna lie, I would have rather done that.
Just drink the butter.
Hey, man, how's
Probably
it
would
going?
have. It
Hope
wouldn't
you're
have
having a
tasted
good
better,
day.
but I think it would have quenched my thirst I needed for that dryness in my throat.
And some of those prices are completely just fully outrageous. Like,
They are stupid.
definitely if
dude.
the ticket's already like 17 per person or something like that.
Where I'm at 7.
Good, man. Glad to hear it.
Yeah,
did
no,
too.
we went, and I
complaints.
think the tickets per person were like $17 or $12, something like that. It was like less than 20. I know that per person.
And what makes it even worse is when I went, so I obviously you have to buy your seat or whatever to certain ones, and that's how like they'll activate the recliner if it has one. And so I went, bought that seat, sat in that seat. The recliner was broken on the seat, and the one next to me that seat, right? So it makes it worse the fact that I had to spend what $33 the movie theater for a seat with a seat that didn't even work either. So I wasn't even comfortable all the time. I was just sitting in an upright position. Yeah.
Did you not switch it like when the movie started?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of drinking, my friend.
to, like,
as long
switch
as
to another
it's,
seat?
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
He
like I
wasn't
said,
able to.
moderation.
yeah, I wasn't able to because you have to the one I went to. You have to the seat if it's bought, then it'll activate like the recliner option. If it's not bought,
Oh,
the
ours.
power
you
to the seat
just,
will not go on.
the one I went to the IMAX, you just press it. Like I pressed it for the seat that was next to me, and it worked. I'm like, oh, okay.
Mine doesn't do that. You literally have to buy the seat for them to actually like be able to be even like.
I
to
would
be
have went
pressed
up
and
to him
work.
like, yo, this fucking seat's broken. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, we got like I think we were in like the second row. We were sitting very close up, and
Only
also
one
it made it worse
bottle.
because the
Oof.
screen that we had,
no, I need a
half of
little
it
more
was
than that.
discolored. Like the bottom half was
Oh.
dimmer than
We
the
had a little
top
bit of
half.
Bacardi I'm
Oh
drinking.
no.
And it looked
man.
really weird.
no,
but
of course,
but overall
right.
the movie was good.
There you
Like,
go,
if you haven't
that's
seen
more like it.
Uncharted, it's a very good movie.
I heard it wasn't bad. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting good things after years of development hell and everything like that. I'm glad it came out well, I guess.
And they already have a sequel in the making, and I'm going to go see it when that comes out because I did really enjoy the first one. I'll say it has literally nothing to do with the games. I don't think like it literally like out of all the I played the first 3, haven't played the 4th one, but like if you actually are going there and you played the games, you were going to be a little disappointed by the storyline because it doesn't follow the game storyline in the slightest. But I mean, just going there as watching a movie, it's good. Like, just don't go there with knowledge of the games being a thing, and you'll have a good time.
That's kind of the experience with every movie or TV show that's made, based off a game.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like the new Halo TV show. I haven't seen it, but apparently it deviates pretty much entirely from what the game does.
Have you guys seen
There's
the
a Halo TV show.
There,
Yeah.
there is. Have you guys
Only
seen the
one
new
I knew
Witcher
was
by
Red
chance?
versus Blue. I've not seen Witcher now.
I'm about to say I saw Red versus Blue, but I didn't know there's anything else.
The Witcher was
Yeah.
really good, but that follows
was
the
very good.
books pretty faithfully in a
It,
lot of
it
respects.
does follow the books versus the video games. But you have to
Right.
keep in mind the major following base came from the games, sadly.
Honestly, I don't think there's any series genre or anything that has anything that follows from a book to a TV show to a movie. There's nothing.
Mm-mm.
Because honestly, I think I think it was this report that I remember hearing about. I think it was for Harry Potter or another TV show or another series, that if they were to follow the books completely, I think it was also or Lord of the Rings, sorry, one or the other, that it would have taken like 17 hours for like one movie
Yep.
if they were to follow the book completely.
There is a lot of time they have to cut out from the book because there is just so much more information you can put into a book compared to a movie.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
They're
a
very
lot of
strict on
what's
time when it comes to a movie.
cut out, what that translates to basically is so much character interaction in those books, as opposed to, and you know what gets me is like Lord of the Rings specifically. So if you read the books, the kind of love story between Aragorn and Arwen is totally back burner. It's hardly mentioned for 2.5 books, basically. But in the movies, it's made one of the focuses because it's what's going to sell tickets, and it's like, you cut out a shit ton of good character interaction for a typical tropey love story that is not really that important in the.
You got to keep in mind, though, man. It's so hard for them to put all that development
So much.
into
It's
the
very
movies.
strict at
Yeah.
the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So-
the only
It's a
genre that
lot
can
of
actually
give and
follow books,
take.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only genre that can actually follow books to the T, like the superhero genre, because I guess comic books are a lot shorter than full classic novels.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for superhero movies to follow along with their narrative and actually get a lot more in. Because they have like an hour and a half to 2 hours to fit in just one comic book pretty much. And like that's really all you need for a comic book.
That
to be
would
honest.
also probably explain why there's so many different ones of like one normal like character like Batman of like all the different genres that he's in, like
Mhm.
all of the different universes.
I don't know who
Why I
this
guess
is,
that
but
gives
I'm
them
not
the
answering
ability
the
to
phone.
expand a lot more than, you know, just some normal series.
Speaking of superheroes, have you guys seen the Netflix series called The Boys?
I have not.
I
I
thought
don't
that
have
was Amazon
Netflix
No,
Prime.
currently.
Amazon.
Amazon.
thought
Oh,
Amazon
sorry,
was
sorry.
The
Amazon.
Boys.
Sorry, I apologize. Amazon. Yes.
I have not, but I've heard nothing but good things to be honest.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
I don't have Amazon unfortunately.
I don't have Amazon either, so I actually have not even heard of it.
I will share my Amazon account with the entirety of the city to get you guys. It's amazing.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it is a very 18 plus superhero show.
There is
Yeah,
a
no,
baby that
it's
shoots laser
really
out its
good.
eyes, right? And like someone grabs it and starts shooting at people with them, right?
Wait, what?
Isn't there like a scene in The Boys
With
like
what?
where like one of the characters like grabs a baby out of a crib and the baby just starts shooting laser eyes, so he starts shooting the security guards with it or something like
Yeah,
that?
so I think
What?
that would
That's like
be
the
Yep,
one
no,
scene
it's
I've
a-
seen.
that would
It's a
be
really-
Homefront.
Yeah, that's like
Yes.
the
Why
one
does
scene I've
that
seen.
seem like that would be something from The Incredibles with Baby Jack Jack? You just like hold him and he just shoots lasers out of his eyes
Oh,
out of nowhere.
It's a fucking gruesome show. It's amazing.
Like a
It
lot of
takes
blood.
it takes every superhero movie and it flips them around, man. They're not the good guys.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's like literally the only scene I've seen from the show. Kind of.
It's-
Well, I
it's
mean,
a good
I have seen another scene. I believe the main character, Homefront or whatever his name is. I can't remember.
Homelander.
Homelander, just coming
Homelander,
out of the
yeah.
Capitol, I believe, and just walking down and talking to people. But that's like the only other scene I've seen. So that was kind of like just a boring scene to look at to base the show off of.
Yeah, overall, it's a pretty good show. Carl Urban, who's the really good actor in my opinion, is in that show. So I was like, yeah, check it out, and I'm glad I did. That is a really good show. What is it? Season 3 coming up now?
I believe season 3. If you haven't seen The Boys, look up Love Sausage from The Boys.
Love sausage.
I do not like that title.
It's a fucking great title.
Oh, also, I know we got off at a tangent, but we do have a few advertisements we should probably go ahead and go over
We
before we
are
get too far in.
Yeah, no, we are about a quarter of an hour in, so perfect time for advertisements. Starting off, of course, with Burger Shot. Go see my grandpappy Max down at Burger Shot. Give him a kiss for me. Go see the great staff. Literally, their
wanna kiss him.
entire menu is going to do something beneficial for you, whether it's fill your stomach,
Except
which
the
they all
fish.
will. No, the fish helps you with fishing.
Does it?
It
I thought that
does.
was I thought I made that up, and is it now something a thing?
Now you'd think it. Now, my opinion, it should help you. Maybe breathe underwater a bit longer, Zelda kind of style. But it's, hey, it's. There's only so much that they can do.
Don't hate on Max's recipe.
Oh
It's
shit,
very
man.
true.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
But you've got the torpedo that'll add some pep to your step for a little while. You need to move a little bit quicker throughout your day. Of course, the Alt F4 burger making you feel a little bit luckier as you move throughout the city. Just stop by Burger Shot, and I'm sure they'll have something for you. Just say hi to the great staff there, too. And of course, we are also brought to you by Bahama Mamas in El Cugo, recent new owner of the establishment. So if you need a good drink, some good vibes, stop by. See El Cugo, some of the great staff down at Bahama Mamas, and I know you have another one, Rarity.
Galaxy 8. Not Galaxy. I keep putting Galaxy and Dynasty 8 together. Sorry. Dynasty 8. With their race going on soon. I don't have
This
much
should
more
improve your
information than
eyesight
that,
because of the
sadly.
omega-3s.
I
for sure.
just know it's being done by Ty and Elliot.
I believe the race has already happened.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
that was,
wait,
that was
has it?
yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
never mind then.
A good friend of mine, he actually won the race himself. Yeah.
Yeah, Leo got fourth
Huh?
place.
Okay. Then no, we don't have anything else then as an advertisement.
Yeah,
All
check
right,
out
all right. We
check out the
should
hormones. I
talk
got that
about the
drink that's really cool
results
now.
of the Harmony event, though, that happened on Friday evening, given it a chance to do
Good.
so.
I know so many people had so many fucking headaches with that.
Yeah, I
There
didn't
were
make it, unfortunately.
so many vehicles in that small
Just-
little area.
What did press post? Oh, okay.
I just like my one thing about the well, never mind. It wasn't the Harmony event that did the go kart thing, right? Harmony was just a car show, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think the go kart event was.
I'll get on the go kart event later because I personally am not a big fan of that. Like, don't get me wrong, go kart racing is fun, but I see enough people have go karts driving around the city and fucking running me over enough already, and we don't need to get more people go karts. Like, I go to Pillbox, I get hit at least 4 times in Pillbox by a go kart, and it just is it's so annoying, dude.
Somebody who clearly not a fan of go-karts.
I don't like go karts.
So go karting was done by our lovely mayor, Mr. Juice, and Benny's.
I love Juice, but I don't like go karts.
I've had very few interactions with Juice, and they've all been very swell. I like him a lot. Good man there. Good man.
Definitely a good man.
Yeah, because when I was at the island by the time the event was happening,
Mhm.
and when I saw the event in my news feed that it's giving out free deluxe go karts, I'm like, oh my god, great! Now I'm gonna have to get ran over more in Pillbox. It's gonna be fun. But real
There
quick,
have-
after you meditate, real quick, give me 1 second.
There have been a few more in the city recently, but back to Friday night's event first. Before we go any further into Shane's hate of go-karts.
No, hold on, Dory. If I slip you $2, can I also be a sponsor tonight?
Jesus.
There
He
you
did.
go.
He literally did. Yeah, you can have 2 seconds of ad time.
Oh God, I'm on the spot. I don't know what to do.
All right, fine. Brought
2
to you by
seconds
Jake
done.
Winchester. Go see Jake
There we go.
Winchester at Alta
Here
4
comes-
Airlines. He'll give you the ride of your life. That was that. That was good.
That's actually pretty good. I'll take
And it was
that one.
more than 2 seconds. So you got a little bit more there. All right. So talent show, the glow competition, and then the after party of Galaxy, which was a lot of fun. I remember who won third and second. I don't remember who actually won the competition. If anybody knows, use the hashtag, reach out to us, let us know. Of course, use the hashtag to give us some topics of conversation as well.
I know third place was a white car by I forgot what car it was, but it was Sal and Aurora,
Yeah.
and I think it was Luciano, Jimmy, maybe, one who won first place. It was a Luciano that won first place. And second place, I forgot her name, but it was an anime car.
Yeah. I believe so. Sal won third, Sinful won second, and you said it was a Luciano that won first?
Yes. As a green, they had a green car.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations to everybody for placing where you did in the competition. There was definitely some great cars there. And yeah, no, definitely that after
Lucianos
party was a
are the
good
one
time.
with the red, like, plaid vest, right?
Yeah, so they've got a gray plaid vest and they got a red shirt underneath. Typically as
Yes, I do believe then it was the Luciano then that won first place.
All right, I'm back from my meditation. My apologies.
All right. Well, it's good timing because we just covered the winners of the competition at Harmonies. Again, congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to Luna, Janelle, Tommy, Jack, everybody at Harmony for putting on a great event. And congratulations to Galaxy, too, for putting on a great after party. That was a lot of fun. You've come back at an opportune time, Shane. Let's talk about your hatred of go-karts. Why do you hate them so much? Have you been traumatized by a go-kart in your life something you want to discuss here live on the air.
If you've ever been traumatized by a go-kart, please give Shane a call. He will sort out your issues.
Go karts can be dangerous, man. Those things can knock you out in a heartbeat.
And
Well,
that's just not the go-karts, it's the assholes driving them. I
I was
understand
gonna
what he's
say
talking about.
people are dangerous in general. People are the dangerous things. The
Or what's
Be right
bad
back.
is if you get hit by a car on one of those things, you can take someone's life instantly.
Mhm.
Because you get shot going like 80 miles out of nowhere and you murk people. It's like you're a fucking bowling ball.
Yeah, it's certainly not a great time for anybody involved if you're driving them on roadways not meant for that kind of vehicle.
No, try to keep those things on the sidewalks, people. Like
Well,
you gotta transport them some way through the city. And
sidewalks.
I feel like sidewalks are better than being in the middle of the street.
Let's not drive go-karts on
'Cause
public roadways if at all possible.
they're not street
Please.
legal to begin with, so
Please, whatever you do, don't buy a go-kart and go on the highway.
oh good lord. Imagine somebody going on the I'm still waiting to see somebody trying to get in a PD chase on one of those things.
I guarantee it's happened.
Because you know good and well PD is not gonna be able to ram you.
I
'Cause
want to
it's gonna just
see.
take your life.
I want to see a police chase where one of the demands is everybody
Everyone has to do go-karts.
everybody in go-karts and all the PD has to go and get their go-karts or have to go and buy a fucking go-kart. Just stop, pause, let us go get our shit and come back.
Oh, that
dude-
will be amazing.
Dorian, I don't remember if you were there or not, because we were literally at Pillbox. I think you were there. Don't quote me on that. But I literally went in, checked in, got fixed up by Nurse Nancy. You know how it is. Walked out, jumped over the little railing thing, and immediately I get clipped by some guy in a go-kart, and now I'm bleeding to death. Again, in Pillbox. And I'm like, oh, dude. It's so annoying because I have to spend $1,050 to get a checkup.
Well,
and then
that's
just
why
like
there's
walk outside and get
EMS
clipped
there.
again.
Well,
but they're never there when
usually
you need
they're
them. I swear to God,
not
they're never there when you need them.
there. You know, there used to be a policy with the hospital where if there were multiple people on, somebody remains at Pillbox to treat patients while people go out on calls. God knows what the hell is happening these days, but it's
don't know, dude.
definitely not that.
Like I can confirm when I was EMS, I always, if there was someone on a call and there was another call happening, I wouldn't go out. I'd stay at Pillbox if there's only two of us. But I know how many people were in, and it's like, hey, I need to check up or whatever, and I might as well just be there instead of just having to check in if they can't afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know, used to be a rule. Now it's not a rule.
know.
Now everybody just, apparently
God.
goes out on calls. Anyway,
Another thing about go karts, real quick.
yes, back
So I have
to
an
go-karts.
office. I have an office also near Pillbox, right? And
Hey,
like
congratulations.
I'll sometimes
I have not
fly out at
finished the
Pillbox. I'll
Bacardi
fly
that I
back in
have.
at Pillbox, right? I'll start running from Pillbox to my office because I also have a garage there. I've been clipped a minimum of 9 times going to my office. Like, because I have to run like through the street over near 540, the postal. So I go over there, I get clipped. If I even get touched by a tire, I'm flipping over and at least bleeding reasonably. And it's just, oh my, dude, it makes me so angry. I've wasted at least 300 bandages just from go-karts alone. Like, it is a pain dealing with those things, bro.
I have never been clipped more than probably once running from Pillbox, at least like up the street to like the garage.
Do you drive a motorcycle by chance?
Me or Rarity?
And anybody, because the second
Yeah.
you
Yes,
get on
I
a
do.
bike, oh god. So then you guys know if you get on a bike, people target you.
You're cursed. You're immediately
that
cursed.
that is so true. You can be driving on your side of the road and people will intentionally swerve into you.
I don't know if y'all seen Ricky's body cam or purple eye anytime recently, but he literally I saw it, and he literally was driving on his side of the road near the Vanilla Unicorn or whatever. A cop was driving under the bridge on that same lane and had to swerve out the way and almost killed him, going like probably 80 something miles per hour.
You would think out of anybody in city, the police would be the ones to
That's
be
what I'm
on the
saying.
correct side of the road.
And it was bad because Ricky turned around and was like, "Nah, I'm about to confront the cop about this." It was like, Ricky asked him, "Was like, are you aware that you're driving on the wrong side of the road without your sirens on?" And then the cop just responds with, "Are you aware that I just personally don't give a shit?" Like that's literally what he responded with. And I'm like, dude, that's like, I don't know I don't know, dude. If I love the PD, don't get me wrong, but if that's some of our PD members in there, I don't know, something's not
I
working.
guess the only thing you got to keep in mind is that in city we don't have strict traffic laws.
Because of PD though, if you think like
There are
like,
still
really.
Yeah,
lines
because
on the
of-
road, though. I mean,
Yeah.
god
There are
damn.
still lines on the road, and I think that's more of a look to the clouds situation.
Suggestions.
Yeah, like
we have
how
more
far?
we have more airline fucking rules than we do road rules, dude.
True.
As an
And I know
ex-pilot,
that
I know
first
this.
hit.
Yep.
Oh,
as an
yeah,
ex-pilot.
yeah. As management,
Kurt,
I
can you
know
take
that.
a moment and look at your emails?
Yes, will do. In the meantime, while I do that, because I can
I was
walk
gonna
and
say,
chew bubblegum, we are
Shane,
coming up.
do you want to talk about your upcoming podcast?
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
filler.
yes.
We do have ads, too.
Oh yeah. How long until we are at the halfway point?
3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay,
Do
cool. I
your
can
thing.
I can fit it in there. So, everyone that's listening right now, you might know I do have a podcast of my own every Saturday called LS Happy Time with my podcast host Leo Jackson. Shout out to Leo if he's listening right now. We do currently have a big podcast planned up. The theme of that podcast is going to be bringing back old times, or like talking about the oldies. And we have 2 very special guests joining me on that episode. I don't want to spoil out who it is just yet, but let's just say it's a very big name in this. Let's just say it's a very big name in the city, and I think everyone is going to be interested in listening to that whenever we do it. There's going to be a lot of fun talks, a lot of interesting talks. It's just going to be a very fun and swell time. So I think if you can listen, make sure to. I think everybody, it's something everybody can join.
I didn't get my invite as a guest speaker to that.
Well, Jake, because on that podcast, I think we have currently 4 guests on that one alone, with me and Leo, and like not included. So it's gonna 6 people in total. I think it's looking like.
You
Yeah,
know,
'cause I'm gonna
I
be
have
there for-
feelings.
Jake, I know you have feelings, and honestly, I don't care about them.
Let the man be a
Damn.
guest. Jesus.
Nah, Jake. If one of them drops out, you can fill
playing
in.
shit. I'm just
You're
playing.
hurting his soul right now. I can't
What
bear it.
soul? We don't have a soul, Dorian. You know this.
That's true. That's true. It's gone a long time ago.
If that wasn't shade, I don't know what is.
Wait,
That
what?
was harsh.
You should hear what me and Jake like make fun of each other for all the time. Every time I see him, I say he's built like a Rubik's cube because he really
Oh
is.
God. Oh yeah.
Literally.
The shirt does.
Oh,
really
that's
is.
what you said, a Rubik's Cube. I thought you
Yeah.
said a Roblox player or something like
no,
that.
no. I mean, he's kind of built like that too. Now that you pointed out.
Wow.
Damn.
Put your cowboy hat on, Jake, real quick.
Oh,
if you
okay,
don't mind.
okay, got you. Hold on.
Let me just. Did he not have it on him? That's.
Oh, you know I got it on me, baby.
Oh,
course
there
he
we go.
does.
Yeah, I didn't realize Woody from Toy Story was going to join us this episode.
Yes, sir.
That's
There
crazy.
it is. Now we've gone back to the roast session. Jesus. All right.
Nah, if
before
y'all
we
were there
go,
on Twitter, it would have happened last time.
Oh, Twitter was amazing. Twitter was great.
we can definitely talk about that roast session because that was
That was
fun.
great. Get
What
John
a-
back in
What a
here.
great experience. Yes, bring him back in. Where is he? Anyway, before we
Bring
dive
John in
into
his
this,
van.
advertisement time. Burger Shot.
His van.
Go see my grandpappy. Go check out their amazing menu. Go see the great staff. Go to Burger Shot. What the hell are you doing with your life if you're not going to Burger Shot for a good meal? And, a nice cream pie dessert at the end. They'll fill you right up.
Wait,
All the
fill me
homies
right
love
up,
a cream
Dorian?
pie.
Make sure you guys go get your Wicked meal so you can eat like a podcasting.
Absolutely. Especially on Wednesdays for the Wicked Wednesday meal at Burger Shot.
Oh,
Well,
and of course
I allowed to
Shane's
shout out
new
my meal?
meal as well.
Yes, I want everyone who's listening right now. If you're not getting a Wicked meal, you walk into Burger Shot, you ask for a Bevinator. Ask for the
That-
Bevinator meal.
That dirty Bevinator torpedo.
It is one of the
you
best
get-
meals you can get in the city. You'll eat what comes in the mail and you'll feel like a superhero. I swear you will.
You go ahead and fill right up on that Bevinator.
Oh yeah, I
Right
get it every
from
time I come
Burger
in there.
Shop.
I'm convinced Max hates me because I buy out his entire torpedo stock.
Well,
But
why would he hate you?
can't do
You're
anything about it.
earning him money. My grandfather loves money.
I think he wants more customers than money, though. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe not.
You never know.
Anyway,
But
also
make sure
brought
you
to-
put a bill.
Yes, go get your Bevinator, or the hell it's called from Burger
Hey,
Shop.
don't ever disrespect my meal like that ever again.
I know I pronounced it correctly, and then I added the dis on to the end just because I knew it would get to you. Anyway, also brought to you by Bahama Mamas. El Cugo recently just bought the place, remaking it into a great new place to be for good vibes, good drinks. Whether it's an Alt F4 fuck to help get you through your day, or just some music you want to put on request, go see the great staff there. They'll get you taken care of.
And of course, to keep an eye out for their grand reopening, which I forgot the date of. I'm sorry.
It is the 26th, I believe. Saturday. It's the Saturday.
This coming
Alright.
Saturday. That's where you want to be for the weekend then. Well, for Saturday anyway. We've got a few other
what's the
events.
drink called again?
Alt F-
Alt F4 fucked is the.
Is that actually what it's called?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Alt
crazy.
F4 fucked.
I didn't expect that.
Or if you want to just say alt fucked, basically.
Yeah,
For
that's
short.
probably what I would call it. I didn't realize they were actually allowed to call it that name. I don't know. I thought maybe they would have a little bit of censorship. Maybe I don't know.
No.
But you know what?
If you think
I prefer
about
it like
it,
that.
if you think about it, our officials brought it in. They're the one who
Mhm.
named it.
Of course, of course.
You know, while we're
I
at
prefer
it,
it that way. To be fair.
now's a good time for a bit of free advertising as well, that I've got everything up. So coming up for this week, next week, on the 20th, which is this Wednesday, we've got Cannabis and Cocktails at Galaxy. That is 8 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. So that is going to be a fun time. There is an entry fee, but you do get a drink card, some cannabis. And speaking of which, give me 1 second.
Oh,
You are live on the air with Dorian.
Am I? Oh shit.
You are, yes. We're doing a podcast right now. I was
Didn't mean to do that,
literally
didn't mean to do
just
that.
talking about your event on the 20th, and you called. That is like legit just karma in action.
Oh jeez. Okay. Well, thanks for talking about it. But yeah, okay. If you're live, I'll wait until you're done.
All right, I will give you a call after.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
So again, just talking to the owner of one of the owners of Galaxy on that, this Wednesday, the 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Cannabis and Cocktails. There is an entry fee. Leave your weapons at home, of course, but you do get a drink card, which will end up saving you money, and a few joints as well. Going to be a good time. I'm sure they're going to put something up on the screen, keep us all entertained. This Friday on the 22nd, we've got the RC Rally at 7 p.m. Eastern at the go-kart track. That's going to be a fun time, too. I believe it's essentially just RC cars, right? So bring what you
if I
got.
get clipped by an RC car too, I swear, man.
Wait, isn't an RC
Swear,
car just to
man.
go? Wait, is it what?
No, it's an actual like RC car, like an actual little tiny monster truck.
Where the fuck do you buy one?
That's the thing. I think
I'm
they
sure
give
they're
them away.
provided. They'll be
Yeah.
provided, I believe, yeah.
But if
Uh,
I get
speaking of which-
hit,
Okay.
if I drive over one day, I'm gonna.
Can
lose
you
my
imagine
mind.
the chaos that would ensue if people could actually drive them whenever they wanted to? No, it's going to be something special for the event where if you sign up, I think you get one.
just
for
driving
the
by
event.
like?
I'm about to
Driving in
say,
the
I
city, I
was gonna say,
just
would you
run
keep
over
it
an
then,
RC car
or
for-
like?
No, you don't get to keep it, from my understanding.
I hope not.
I feel like somebody's gonna sign up, get it, and then run away.
They're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way.
They're gonna find a way to keep that thing.
Fly out, whatever,
They're gonna
of course.
they're gonna scratch it or something.
They might get a longer flight out if they try any slick shit. So just be careful with your RC car if you participate. And if you pop your head, probably let a member of government know so you don't get stuck with something you don't want to have incriminate
You never
in
know,
some
though.
way.
I mean, they may be cool and be like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. RC
just
cars
keep it.
for
That's not
everybody.
cool. That's not
It's-
cool.
Or be like, hey,
Specifically
if
to
you enter this event,
torment
you
Shane.
get to keep an
That's not
RC car.
Nah, cause like, dude, I'm just imagining driving to the city, accidentally being in like a
RC
Jeep or
car.
something, jumping, like driving over an RC car and just tumbling, because I can see that. Or the RC car would just make you flip for no reason.
People just harassing everybody by pillbox.
But, like being
That
getting
dude.
tackled for like a very small vehicle. It's bam.
Like, oh my.
Oh my god, that'd be horrible.
But imagine an RC car, like imagine taking an RC car to a bank, and like trying to hit the bank and do an escape. Like you load up the RC car with the goods and just drive it away.
It's got to
Now,
have
what could
trunk
be
space,
really
right?
funny
Yeah,
is
but I was
using the
thinking,
RC car and you spin up police.
Just drive under the police car.
And
Drove
it's
it up
got
the
turn
like,
police
around
car
real
and
quick,
just,
drive
just
under
ram
it.
it with the fucking RC. That'd be great.
You know the cool thing though about the go-karts is you can drive under an 18-wheeler.
Wow, it's even great. Wow.
So like
another
I
thing I
feel
gotta
like
worry
if
about
you
now, an
could do
18-wheeler.
that, you could do that with a RC car. You could probably go under something just like that. But
Probably
it
a
has to be
6x6.
tall. It'd have to be something tall though.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of going under cars, actually, I pulled out of my office the other day and I was in my Infernus, and there was a trophy truck there coming like directly at me, like we were going in the same like opposite direction. Neither we both like played chicken. Neither of us turned, and he just drove over me. I drove under him, and we just kept going about our day. We did not turn around and talk to each other and be like, "Are you all right?" We just kept going because he just drove right over me.
That's being
No
good.
one- it was so
it's just
fun.
One of our great
It was so
Samaritans
funny.
of the city, Mr. Shane, making sure that someone who was involved in a potential accident, no, he's fine. I can see in my rearview mirror. Fuck it, I'm going about
Yeah.
my day.
But like, to be fair, like he was like right in front of me, and I just started yelling, "Drive over me! Drive over me!" He did. And he just
Oh
went over.
my
I
And nothing
lord.
happened.
You know, I can't recall how many times I've had a car that I've ramped with my McLaren. I have ramped so many cars by accident, and I just seen my my rearview mirror them flying.
I'm
I'm like-
glad all of you are such safe drivers in the city.
Dude, I
I'm
was
glad
in
all
Dumpster
of you
Alley
are
the other day.
admitting to these illegal activities
Yeah,
on the
I haven't
air.
admitted to anything. I haven't admitted to anything, alright?
I was in Dumpster Alley the other day, and there's a guy just turned in as hard as possible and floored it, and hit the first ramp and just flew over everything and hit the building all the way at the end of the alley. It just hit the building with his car, and I've never been more like flabbergasted in my life because I didn't know what to think of what just happened. I was like, should I go check on him? Should I not? Because he's kind of crazy, or like I don't know what to do.
All right, all right.
So I sadly gotta get going.
all right.
They're going off on radio, so I got stuff I gotta take care of.
Go ahead, my man. Go make your
Gotta
money.
let me
do
out,
what you
Daddy
gotta
Dorian.
do. No, no, well, hey, Shane, do you mind letting him out? I got to do the rest of
Will
these
do.
events.
Alright, you guys. Thank you guys. You guys have a great night.
I love you, Jake. Stay
Come
safe.
on, you Rubik's Cube looking motherfucker. Come on.
Love you, Daddy
No,
Dorian.
well, of course you do. Anyway, so coming up on Saturday as well at 6 p.m. Eastern, we have the grand opening of Karen's Paradise Country Club. I don't know.
Is that
so
that big place out on
it's
the
postal
side
811. I've actually
Yeah,
been
that's
there
what I was
before.
thinking, yeah,
it's
where,
an awesome spot. Make sure you show
where
up
those
for
parties
that as well.
used to happen?
And of course, after that, about 2.5 hours after that, we've got the Bahama Mamas grand reopening on Saturday. You better make sure you are there for that, especially as it's one of our official sponsors, El Cugo. Of course, the owner will be present to make sure everything goes off as well as possible. It's going to be a great time. Make sure you stop by.
And they're giving away a car as well. The Mercedes G63. Not sure what car that is, but I'm assuming it's expensive because one raffle ticket is $20K. So I'm gonna assume it's quite an expensive car to try to win. I'm not sure if is that the car that's in the casino, the Mercedes G63. I have no clue.
I keep forgetting that we
I'm
can go
not
to
sure.
the casino and actually spin that wheel.
Yeah, I did yesterday. I won 10K twice, and then still continue to lose my money because I felt lucky.
Of course.
So I wouldn't hit the wheel. I think.
You know, that is one
think
place
the
I
owner
really
changed it.
wish some events would start happening. Like bring something happening to the casino, like the upper level where all those pools are and everything.
think last event that happened there was Vito's wedding, if I'm not mistaken. When Vito got married to Tenderly, I believe that's the last.
That
event
was the
happened there.
last wedding. That was the last
Yeah.
thing that ever happened there.
Yeah. And then the wheel got added, which the owners brought in the wheel or whatever. And I've never seen the casino be more packed than then when that first dropped.
Yeah, and now just everything is like dead there. I really wish things would happen because
Yeah,
that upstairs is so beautiful.
it is. Have you been to the casino recently and actually gambled like anytime soon?
Not within like the last few weeks.
I wouldn't recommend it personally. I'd like to say I'm a pretty good blackjack player. I can read cards pretty easily, but I played like 14 something hands at the casino, didn't win a single one. I don't know what happened over there, but it seems like the odds for like everything has been just dropped, and something like the owners are doing some risky business over there. I don't know, man.
That's sad because I feel like that place could bring in a lot of income or a lot of popularity, and it's just dead.
It seems like the only time people go there is to check their luck at the roof. You know what I mean? I think that's honestly the only time people go there anymore.
That's at our front doors.
Yep. That sounds about fun. Dorian, you want to go around and check that out? Bring the podcast with you over there?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
we're going mobile. We're on our mobile mics right now, folks. Basically just attached to our clothing.
Yeah, no, we definitely got shot at.
Oh, good.
There's no. Let's hope we.
My car got shot?
No, it doesn't look like it.
My window's broken. Wait, is it? I can't tell. No, yeah, it is, because I have a tint. Yeah, my window's broken.
All right. Well,
That's fine. Nothing, a quick little repair at the...
Well, whoever
Fix
came
it.
by to the podcast to say hi for your bullets, what up?
Next time you can just drop off a letter or something. Like, you don't have to shoot. Like,
You could simply just tweet at us, be like, hi.
yeah, use hashtag podcast just to, let us know if you have anything you want to say.
What the hell? Like, that was deliberately at our doors, too.
well, there are the bullet holes in the wall. I wonder if police can get anything out of that.
To be fair, like, I don't know if you... I know, Rarity, you haven't really, I guess, been in the city that much often. But, like,
I've
there's
in
been
almost every day.
I mean, like, I'm not, like, often, but, like, maybe
Yeah, I'm
roughly
here, man.
3
Definitely.
days ago, I want to say. 3 days ago past, there's been non-stop, like, shootouts outside. Like, from just
You mean
different
Friday?
things. I'm not sure what days it was.
Today's Monday. 3 days ago was
Oh, yeah, so
Friday.
yeah, probably, yeah.
I was in Friday.
Like,
I
all
remember
last week,
gunshots.
there was multiple shootouts out here every time I was here.
I remember me and him getting murked by clowns.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
I do. Got stabbed by clowns.
Oh, well, that
It's-
doesn't seem too fun.
Hey, it happens once in a while. Anyway, once again, coming up on 3/4 of an hour now. So, advertisement time. Every
It feels like
15
we just did
minutes,
that. Oh
folks.
my
I know
gosh.
it really does. So
Time
again,
flies.
stop by Burger Shot, go see my grandpappy Max, the great staff. Go get yourself one of the just amazing items on the menu. And if you're looking for a drink, some good music, some good vibes, go see El Kugo, his staff at Bahama Mamas. So, diving into the last quarter hour of the podcast, we've covered talent show, we've covered Shane's fear of go-karts, we've covered a few
It's not a
different
fear, it's a hatred.
topics, and it's just a pure hatred of go-karts. All right, fair enough.
I don't scare them, they scare me. I just hate them. Same thing with snakes. Snakes also fear me. I one time was in my front yard
How did you know?
back when I owned a house
How did you
and
know snakes
just
fear
grabbed a
you?
black snake. Well, because a black snake was rushing me, and I don't know if you know about the black snakes, but if you get bit by them, you have like 3 minutes to get to a hospital and get the venom like out of you or whatever, right? He was rushing at me, and I just grabbed him. was by his neck. Didn't know what to do.
Nice. All right, man. Well, thank you so much
He
for
was
stopping by. I
perplexed in that
appreciate it. It's
situation.
good to see
Now
you.
I know the
Hope
snakes are
you're
scared of
doing
me because
well,
every
and I
time I
hope you
see
have a
one, they
great
slither
rest of
away.
your night.
They're terrified. I let that black snake go, of course, and I'm assuming he told his little buddies about me. Think I'm joking. This is serious.
Just all across the country, there's a legend of a red-haired man that grabbed a snake as a youth. Now he's a grown
Only one that's not scared of me that I've
human.
noticed is rattlesnakes. I'm
Oh,
working
they
on that though.
No, there are probably a few species that do not give a fuck because they could kill you very quickly. But
Yeah, I'm working on them all though right now.
I'm sure.
But don't put a fucking lizard near me. I hate lizards. They actually terrify me.
Why?
Lizards and frogs. I hate them all.
Why?
They're just so disgusting looking. I don't understand why people like them. They're weird. Like, dude, I see a frog, I actually get scared because it just doesn't look like it should be a real thing.
I
Like,
am
it looks like an
sure.
alien.
But what? So a giant squid looks completely normal and Earth-like to you, but a frog is what you have an issue with?
Fish are they're on
You
the
are
questionable
descended
side.
from frogs. You are a
But
frog.
reptiles are disgusting.
Wow.
No
alright.
offense, turtle. I don't know if you're still a thing in the city, but I just don't like reptiles. To be fair,
Amazing.
except I also don't like snakes, but they also are scared of me.
There are squid the size of ships in the ocean, but this man, he believes that it's the frogs that don't look quite like they
What's
belong
that? What
on
that
Earth.
one podcast guy say that one time about the frogs?
Hmm.
You know,
No,
No.
no, you will not fucking mention that on this podcast. That's not. You see, even God broke his voice box up there, so you couldn't hear what he had to say.
yeah, no, I'm sorry, I thought about it. But no, I reptiles are just not. They shouldn't be on this earth or in this universe. I don't care.
Reptiles
They're the most disgusting,
literally
vile-looking
existed
creature I've ever
as
seen.
dinosaurs before us, but they shouldn't exist. I am at a loss.
And now, where are the
for-
dinosaurs now?
Yeah,
yeah,
because of
they're gone.
the same
Where
thing
the-
that's
the rest of
probably
them
going
should've
to
went.
happen to us in 100 years or whatever. Who the hell knows?
I'm fine with that because I no longer have to deal with reptiles, so I'm fine with that.
What the fuck?
That's completely fine with me.
Very interesting take on life on Earth, folks. Oh, what?
Do you believe in aliens?
I
Or that there's another
believe-
life past, like, that's not on this earth?
I believe there's way too much complexity to the universe for there to not be something out there. Yeah.
So how far? So it's not that far fetched that these reptiles could be just like aliens that just
But
came
you
down.
share DNA with these
and just
creatures.
never came down.
You share DNA.
Then I guess I'm an alien too. I don't know.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Maybe
so
we are
you,
the aliens, and,
so-
and then Area 51 has the actual humans inside of it. You know what I'm saying?
There
And
is
they're protecting
literally
the aliens from the humans.
So the scientific term for that is called panspermia, and it's
Sperm?
the idea sperm. Yeah, exactly. So the idea is that our DNA comes from somewhere else in the galaxy, and it traveled via asteroid or comet, whatever the hell, and wound up on Earth and seeded the Earth with life, and that's what made everything. And that's why we all share DNA. That
See,
is actually a thing.
I did not know that,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think my theory about us being the aliens and there actually being humans in Area 51 is too far fetched. I honestly think it could be a reality. Do you
That's
also
what you-
believe if life simulation? Do you think it is?
Well-
Let's get like real topical in here.
Okay, so we got to go with one or the other on these things, in my opinion. So why would I guess someone that created a simulation might like create DNA that could travel from planet to planet and seed the planet with life, but that doesn't make sense. Like, so do you want to go with the simulation theory, or do you want to go with we came from another planet theory?
I think I'd rather I go with the simulation over.
Simulation. Well, there are a lot of people that agree with you, like a lot of quantum physicists that say, yeah, probably, it's probably a simulation. None of it is probably real, considering. but there's no definitive proof. I mean, you ever wake up one day and find yourself in the quote unquote real world and then come back and let me know about it, then we can talk about it. But until then, I don't know. How do you prove something like that? And
I don't
if you
think.
could
I honestly don't
prove
think there's
it,
a way to prove it.
if you could prove it, like in The Matrix, the movie, would you want to know about it?
No, I would not.
You,
But
well,
at the
that
same
was
time,
easy.
I saw I saw something the other day that actually kind of saw this to me. It's like, if like life isn't really a simulation, then how come like there's so many people on this like in this on this planet that like just have the same exact conversations over and over and over again, like
Because humans are
it
pretty
seems
simple
simulation is
by
running out of
nature.
ideas for us because we've been here for
Not
too long. You know what I'm
really.
saying?
Not really. The
So they're
concepts
just
of the
starting to
human
repeat.
imagination.
Like that's another thing of how like history repeats itself.
Most people are
I think
dumb.
that could also lead into it. That is
Most-
that is also valid.
Most
That is a
people,
valid point.
most people are dumb and they will repeat the same redundant fucking things because they have nothing original to say.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
That is valid.
You know,
I do have a person that comes to mind when you say that too.
the
They're in the
only
city.
thing I can say is find yourself an original person that can say
Yeah.
something different at least once in a while to add some flavor.
Someone
to
that
it
has a mind
because,
of their own.
you know, maybe in the simulation they get a little more processing power, but if that's the motherfucker you gotta find to have an intelligent conversation, then find that person.
Don't get with the person that gets all of their opinions off Twitter.
God,
Retrospectively.
no.
That is probably one of the worst people you could be friends with. They have the hottest possible.
Hottest possible, and your voice box went. He might have. I think he's.
This has been such an interesting conversation to listen to.
I said this. I said people that get their like opinions off Twitter have the most like the hottest takes ever, and they're just not good ones either.
The hottest takes that belong to likely somebody else.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can. The main advice I could give to anybody is think for yourself, do your own research, and form your own opinion. And if it aligns with someone else's opinion, all the better. If not, then you should probably do more research because there are people out there smarter than you that can research things better than you probably can. So,
I think the best way to go about that is just definitely getting some self-isolating time to actually be able to think for yourself.
to a
like,
point.
don't-
I mean, you are likely never the best opinion in a situation. People need to
Mhm.
realize that. Like, your opinion
Mhm.
only means but so much when there are people far more qualified than you giving you the information.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying like self-isolating will probably be a good way to start learning how to think for yourself because you won't be relying on other people because you won't really talk to them if you're self-isolating yourself. But at the same time, it's like you also don't really want to self-isolate because it could drive you kind of insane. And that's the one thing we don't need in this world, more insane people.
Yeah, no, I would recommend against isolation of any kind. Humans by nature are a very social species. Now, we have introverts,
You've seen what COVID
obviously.
did to people.
I did.
Couldn't
and
get toilet paper for weeks out here. I was
it-
using sandpaper, dude. It was crazy.
Toilet paper notwithstanding, people found ways to talk to each other. Zoom experienced a stock increase unlike anything it's ever experienced.
And a hacking increase as well.
Well, of course, you're going to have that. You are going to have that.
Google Meets
But-
got used for the first time in 12 years. So that was a plus.
Microsoft was like, hey, now's a good time to introduce Teams. And they did.
Skype probably still hasn't been used, unfortunately. But
Skype is pretty
still
dead.
untouched.
Pretty
Yeah.
dead.
TeamSpeak, I think, is more alive than Skype is.
Facebook switched to Meta. Thought it was a good time
That's
to
such a weird change.
switch branding.
That's I don't understand that change at all. Have you actually have you kept up with the metaverse at all?
No, God, no.
It is very interesting. The more I look into it, the more it's very very interesting like world. It's practically VR, but like not like it's weird because obviously you put the goggles on, you got the fucking hand controllers, but like then you actually go in and you can feel people. like because there's haptic shit that you
Oh,
can wear.
good, great. That's-
And I heard something that they might be trying to figure out how to do boxing matches in the metaverse, which I don't understand how that would work. But
I
it's gonna be
highly
interesting to
doubt
see
that's
that.
the only thing they're planning for the metaverse. If you can, it's hey,
Hey, that's a good way for long distance relationships to work out. Metaverse, honestly,
very true.
because long distance relationships you don't see each other. I mean, well, you do through video, but like you don't see each other in person often. So metaverse might help with that, except unless catfishing's gonna happen a lot in the metaverse. I'm just gonna say that catfishing is going to happen a lot. It happens a lot in VR chat as it is.
Hey, just do what's fun, I guess. And
I don't know if catfishing is fun. I don't know about that one. Sorry.
hey, man, whatever floats your boat, really. I mean, you can. If you fell for the bait, maybe don't ask too many questions. You'll be fine. You'll have a good time. I don't know what to
Okay,
say.
I don't know about one. You say that until a certain TV reality show host walks in the room.
Wow, now that's a different kind of. That is completely fucked up and wow. No, I don't even. God, I didn't even consider something like that.
Yeah, that's the biggest one. That happens a lot more than you would think on VR chat. To be honest with you.
Well, that's why I have nothing to do with VR chat, but
Valid.
but
I've been on VR chat my favorite few times. It's pretty fun for the most part. Until you run into the weirdos, then it's not so fun.
I used to play VR chat a lot with my friends, ex-friends.
Well, yeah, if there's
Yeah.
people you know in that kind of environment, I guess sure, absolutely. But God, I can't even.
Until you go into a would you rather lobby and the first thing you hear, would you rather suck toes or eat or like drink piss, and it's like, bro, what is going on? What did I join? Like, I don't know why I'm here.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
You know, that
do
reminds
not.
me of the worst would you rather I have ever heard before.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
It's bad.
I want to hear it. I'm interested.
Oh my god, dude. This is the
I
I
like would you
looked up
rathers.
so I looked up would you rather. Because I just wanted we were going back and forth with questions, we start getting bored of like normal stuff. So I go to look at would you rather. We get like 15 questions in and this one pops up and I cringe and I gag and I'm like, this is the most disgusting thing ever.
Okay,
But-
Right? Somewhat prepared for
It
this.
is.
I'm not.
Would you rather have to watch your parents have sex
Oh yeah, I've seen this. One.
every single time, every single day for the rest of your life, or join in one time and make it stop?
Jordan, you want to answer this one first? Because I already have my answer.
I'll join in one time and make it stop.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. There's no other. I don't think there's honestly another option.
You know, I said I join in. You want to know how I'm gonna join it? I'm gonna poke somebody. I'm gonna walk out. Bye.
That's a good valid reason.
Yeah, but that's not no. So you got to lay the ground rules, I guess, for the competition. So what constitutes joining in? Because if you can poke somebody
Everything.
and walk out, then fucking
Penetration.
fine.
Everything.
Like anything, I'm gonna just put my hand on you. Put my hand on you. I'm out. Like what?
No, I think there has to be some kind of penetration going on.
Jesus.
Like I feel like that's what signifies joining in.
What have we devolved into?
You want to hear an even worse
I
one?
told you that was the worst one
Talking
I ever
about
heard.
Fucking underage catfishers, which I hadn't even like. Fuck me. God, that's terrible. And to this, I did hear. What was it? I don't remember what podcast it was. Basically, the same concept where a kind of a body swap. Would you rather? Would you rather?
Oh, I've seen this one too.
Ooh.
Would you rather have sex with your mother as your father, or vice versa, depending on how you identify, or watch your partner have sex with your parent as you, essentially?
Well, huh?
Yeah, see, now this is why
Wait,
I don't
watch your
fuck with these
parents
would you rather
Wait, watch your
situations.
partner have sex with your parents as you?
As you,
So like your dad would be in your body.
essentially,
in your
right?
dad's body, essentially.
Or vice versa.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing the parent one. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing the parent one. don't give a fuck.
You're gonna be your parent.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess
I'm
be
doing the
my
first option.
parent.
The first
so
option. I don't
so
care.
your dad is watching you.
No, well, no,
Your
no,
mom.
no. The first one. The first one.
Yeah, no, but either you're watching your parent have sex with your partner as you, or vice versa. So they're watching you have sex with your mom
Yeah, that one.
as them. Okay,
That one.
fair enough.
They'll understand. They understand the
They'll
predicament I was put in.
understand.
I was put in a predicament that I had no other option in.
I go with the second one, so it's at least still me and my partner.
Now let me dive into the waters with the one I'm about to ask you here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Dive
wait,
into the
Dorian has
waters,
to
he
answer this.
says.
Wait, Dorian has to answer this.
No, I don't have to answer my own question. That's not
Oh,
how
you
this
wanna answer that one?
Answer.
works. I never actually answered this one for myself, so I don't know. It's rough. Would you
It is gonna be rough.
rather be the
Oh, knee
cuckold
slapper.
for your father, or have your father watch you cuckold him for your mother? God damn.
That's funny. Listen, you explain it.
God, I don't know. That's rough.
Why does he sound like Roman?
You did for
That's
a moment.
rough. I mean, I don't have to actively participate, and my partner thinks it's me, even though it's my father. So I'm gonna go with watching my father with my partner, I guess.
The reason I can't do that is because I know my dad and I know he'll forever make fun of me for it. Can't do that. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. Don't care. But let me
All right,
me-
go to the next one.
let me tell you. So let's say, hypothetically, of course, hopefully, hypothetically, of course,
Yeah.
you're an inch deep in your mother,
No.
but your dad's an inch deep in you. Which way are you going to get out? Forward or backwards? Forward or backwards?
Oh my Jesus!
What we saying, Dorian?
I'm
Rarity
going
too, what we saying?
forward, not back.
I think that's honestly the only option.
I'm a woman, so I'm going forward.
Well, okay, in this situation, Rarity, you'd have a strap on. In this situation.
Still going forward.
Yeah,
that's
a
Bye.
that's an easier come.
Is it?
I
Is it
don't
though?
know. I don't know.
Bye. Just bye. Go forward.
I don't
didn't have to
know.
think about that one.
I don't know, dude. That's probably the toughest one I've ever heard. Especially coming from someone that is of the bisexuality. That's the really hard one to answer.
No,
Yeah,
so
but
am I, and it was my choice. It's easy.
bisexuality has nothing
Yeah,
to
'cause
do
here's-
when
well-
your parents are involved. I mean, fuck.
But to be fair, I guess for that kind of question, Rarity it's very easy for you to answer. It's a lot harder for
Yeah,
me to answer that
that's a lot
question.
harder. That's a lot easier for me than you two.
All right, let's say.
Well,
Okay, hold on. I want to make it somewhat difficult. Let's say you were a guy. Then what are you doing?
Still going forward.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Bye.
Bye indeed, folks. It is time to end this. Whatever this has become, it is time to end it. We're going to end with another round of advertisements. Again, go see if you still have an appetite, go see my grandpappy Max at Burger Shot. Ask him about the menu. Everything does something. Great staff. My mind is in so many places right now. I can't even. Bahama Mamas, folks. Owner El Kugo recently just bought the establishment, making it a great place to be again. Good drinks, good vibes. Stop by there. Try and get this out of your mind if you were listening, because Jesus, did we end on quite a note. So, please take care of yourself, self-care, mental health, all those good things. Thank you for joining us, whether it's now or whether you're on the video feed after the fact. We appreciate it.
Oh, good lord, the video feed. I forgot about that for a moment.
Mhm. So much love to you all, no matter how you're listening. Moving off to Shane to give Rarity the last word. Shane, your last words. Much love to you all, by the way.
Gunshots downstairs?
Shane, it probably is. Shane, your last words, so we can go kill people for shooting at our building.
Okay, he's not talking. I'm taking his last words. We
His
love you
last
all.
words.
We're signing out. Do look forward to Shane's podcast coming up either tomorrow or the day, this weekend. Look forward to his podcast this weekend. We all love you. Quit shooting at our place. Bye.
Yeah, we will find you, and we will shoot the shit out of you, or have someone do it for us. We have we contract
We
with a
won't
couple
shoot
of
you. We
different
can't
groups.
Put that on air.
Um,
Not shooting people.
Well, I mean, if they're shooting.
Just
Anyway,
sign out.
everybody have a wonderful evening. We will catch you on the next one. Thank you for joining us.